Happy Friday, Room 5 Superstars. Good morning, Kaylee. Good morning, Harson. Good morning, Aubrey. Good morning, Violet. Good morning, Ruslan. Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, Mateo. Good morning, Loretta. Good morning, Kai. Good morning, Jimena. Good morning, Avery. Good morning, Rosemary. Good morning, Sive. Good morning, Luna. Good morning, Antonio. Good morning, Sebastian. Good morning, Santiago. Good morning, Dempsey. Good morning, Hannah. RJ, sorry. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, Waylon. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, Stetson. Good morning, Hannah. Good morning, Monty. Good morning, Mabel. She's here with me today. We're going to talk more about her graduation today. And I think I mentioned to you that you are getting ready to graduate too. Or maybe we just talked about graduating means when you finish something big and you're moving on to something else. So before we talk more about that, I want to remind you about all of the hard work that you've done and all of the reading and writing skills or powers that you have strengthened. So it kind of reminded me of cooking because I used to not cook at all a long time ago. And so every time I wanted to cook, I had to get out my recipe and I had to follow and then do it and read it and follow it and do it. And I had to go really slow if I wanted things to turn out. But now it's like I just have the recipes memorized. So I don't have to look. It takes me much less time to make something now because I can just do it from memory. And that's what's happened with you all too. I've noticed that now sometimes when I ask you to write the word fox, you just do it right away, F-O-X. Instead of at the beginning of the year when we had to say, what's the first sound you hear in fox? What says Let's find it. And then you had to do that with every letter. It took much longer. And that's going to happen with any new thing that you learn throughout life. But when we're doing our writing today, some of the words we'll be able to write quickly. Some of them we'll probably have to slow down and sound out and maybe use our letter chart. Sorry, boys and girls. Or our rainbow snap word chart, or maybe our digraph chart, our vowel shield. And that's okay if you need to use those. But remember, there's also some things where you can just write it quickly. Okay, so Mabel's graduation. Your graduation is also coming up. You'll be graduating from kindergarten and moving on to first grade. So some of you might have thought when I mentioned the word graduate? I don't know what that is. So now you know what it is, but you might still be thinking, how do I do this? And Mabel whispered that to me too. She said, I know my graduation's coming, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what to do. So I thought, I'll teach her and I'll teach you at the same time. And then I'm going to ask you to help me write the words. So this is like a new how-to book we can make. So the first two words are how to What word do you think that is? Graduate by kindergarten. And I'm going to add room 5. So those words were already written. How to graduate by kindergarten room 5. On the next pages, they will not be written, and we'll have to activate all of our different powers to figure out how to write it. Okay, so first, this picture probably looks familiar. You've probably seen people wearing these, it's called a cap and gown. And if you're having a really fancy graduation, like when you graduate high school or college, you would wear these. When we graduate kindergarten, we usually don't wear them. Some schools do, but not at Sun Valley. So anyway, you wear your cap and gown and you stand in a line because there's an audience and they all want to see the graduates. So do you think it'd be good to stand like this? No, they want to see you. You want to make sure to stand up tall in line. That's a lot of words. Okay, stand. St. What should I write first? St. S. T. St. We got that. What do you hear next? Oh, it's and. St. And. That's that's snap word power. Activate snap word power. How do you write and? A, N, D. That's one of the things we've been talking about. Listen for chunks that you know. St and stand. Stand up. More snap word power. How do you spell up? Stand up. Tall. Oh my goodness. All. It's another snap word. All with a ch in front of it. Stand up. Tall. How do you spell all? I have ch, A, but I can't remember the rest of all. All is A, L, L. Stand up tall in. It's another snap word. Thank goodness we spend all that time practicing snap words. Stand up tall in line. Uh-oh, sound line with me. I hear I saying I. How do I write that? I'll need a silent E, right? Okay, I think I can squeeze it in here. What should I write for ol? I. Now, is that correct, or does that say Lynn? That says Lynn. Yeah, you already told me we need that silent E and punctuation. So now let's read what we wrote. Number 1, stand up tall in line. Great. And boys and girls, I put this in our Google Classroom, so if you have a printer and you want to print this, you can write a How to Graduate book too. You could go back and watch the video and do it afterwards, since you probably don't already have it printed. Okay, number 2. Look at the picture. What are they doing now? It looks like they're walking. And you see the little music notes? That was a good detail to include so that we know that there's music. We're not just going to say walk. Normally people are like excited and go to the beat, so it's more of a march. So say march. March. I hear a digraph at the end. March. So what should I start with? M says R, rainbow, March. Wait, is it SH or CH for ch? Oh yeah, CH, I was right. March. 2, we have to activate snap word power again. How do you spell 2? T-O. March to the. The was one of our first snap words. How do I spell the? T-H-E. March to the music. Music. I hear you saying you. Well, I know if I just put you, it'll say I don't want to say music, so I'll say muse, silent E, I, exclamation mark. Wow, I just squeezed that in. March to the music. Okay, so you're remembering, first you stand up tall, then you march to the music. Number 3. This is a funny tradition. A tradition is something that you do every year, like at the same time, or something that you do always at the same event. After they are done with the ceremony, everybody throws their hat in the air to celebrate. So we'll write throw the hat. Throw. What says th? It's a digraph. TH. Oh, gotta make a capital T at the beginning. Throw. Ooh, O is saying what? It's short sound or it's long sound? Ah or O? It's saying O. Throw. So I'll put a silent E. Something's making it say O. Throw the snap word. Throw the hat. We need to sound it out. So hat. At. Oh, it's word part power. Activate word part power. At. I'll do another exclamation mark because graduations are exciting. Number 3, throw the hat. And then we do our very last step, number 4. People are so happy for you and excited for you. Give a hug. Give a hug. Or should we say hug each other? Let's do hug each other. Word part power. Ugh. What letters should I write? H, U, G, hug, E, ch. How do I say ch? Hug each, What letter says Ooh, it's another digraph. TH. And I'm choosing another exclamation mark. Hug each other. Okay, so let's review our whole book now. And then when we're done, hopefully you have a printer and you can make the same book. If you don't have a printer, you could just write this book. You could draw your own pictures, make it maybe about Mabel or about children. So here's the front cover. How to Graduate by Kindergarten Room 5. And did you see in this book, I did use old paper. I'm recycling paper. Some of the words we could write quick and some took us longer. Stand up tall in line. March to the music. Throw the hat. And page 4 was hug each other. Mabel, now do you know what to do at a graduation? And boys and girls, do you know what to do at a graduation now? I hope so. And I hope you'll have fun writing this book. I wish we could do our real graduation at Sun Valley School, but things are different this year. We'll still try to think of something to make it special because you have worked so hard and you're very powerful with all your reading and writing skills now. I'm super proud of you.